Okay, another little problem I had was to brought in my data and save it to disk successfully. It's a very short procedure. I use a long method. I had a shorter method previously, but then I lost control over it and I decided no, I will do it like this, add it manually. So to see if a file or a row have to be saved and not, I don't want to save all empty rows, because you don't know how many lines the user will have in this, and this is already very slow working. As you can see, it's a slow process, even if you make it larger like this, or there's too many variables inside to comply with everything, so it can become very problematic for a user if it's too many lines. In this case, I load automatically 30 lines into, and then you can add extra lines. Here I add where this tag doesn't work, it was only a test for something else. Okay, so, and actually that didn't really work either. So okay, this part is so you can see easy which lines are where. Come on. That is this lines, the beige at the back. That one is white, and this one is beige, and that one is white, and that one is beige. Okay, you maybe want to know how did I do this to add column numbers. Okay, you will also see that there's a forward slash and a backslash. That is for something future. I do some crazy things sometimes. Okay, let me show you back to my data first. So what I decided was I will save my data in such a way that's easy, manageable, and also you can access it easy. Just a normal thing. This is false or true. This is for the read only, because when you save, let me show you over here. If I save the file over here, you will get false and true. But when you have an empty line, this false is actually not there. You will get a null setting because it's not set. The moment you click it, it will show true, but it won't show false. So you need to create something that say if the value is true, then it's true, otherwise it's false. And you don't want a nothing value anywhere. You prefer to have something everywhere. So I do it like this, and I save it. This is straightforward. In the loading place is a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I save the full color of this, but it's not really needed. You can do it a different way, because this is actually that thing which I hide anyway. That was before I used this data grid view on this side. So this is how I do it, and I separate them with a pipe command. So when I load it, I split it into a list. Over here you can see it, I split it into a list, and then I set certain values immediately so that I can use my maths. Now I have two different sets of maths over here. This maths is for the top, for the year totals, and this one is for the bottom one. Now as you can see, I don't do any maths over there, although if it is a 0 it's fine, but usually, as you can see, your default is not. Then it became a problem too. I change my strings to integers, otherwise you have also an error. So there's the other thing. This was my previous maths. I just put it away for a moment for testing, and then this one works a lot better. And this I just copy and paste from my cell end edit. There I said read only, and then this one is for my top total data grid view, and that is this one. That is how I do it, and that is where I say you owe me, or we are equal, or I owe you. As easy as that one. And this one doesn't work anymore, although I leave it there. And that is when I set my widths, data column widths, which didn't really work. I tried, but it didn't work. But anyway, you listen to that truck. Okay, in my cell end edit I have this part here. Yeah, strange things that work but doesn't work, just for checking. Okay, so what I done was, okay, there's that one over there. We have to say it's not cell end edit, it is in the other one. Let's be safe. Let's go down. It's another one. Okay, cell enter. In cell enter, to get my row numbers is over here. That's my row numbers over there. So I say the row, and I know that is column 0 automatic. No other column I have that one, and I don't place it in the last row, because when you place it in the last row and you add a new row, you cannot add it beneath or under the last row that have any values. It will always place it one row above, no matter how I try it. Even with insert, it doesn't work. The last row may not have anything. If you don't set your own rows, the program will automatically create a new row for you, but I don't want that. So I changed it a bit. So, and this is to set the data, I mean the date. Afrikaans English translations, I get confused here. Okay, this is where I set my date automatically, but you can change it accordingly to your new date. Let's say you are standing here, you immediately see a number 4 and there's a date, but you can also change the date. Let's say it was this 11th of October. It's already there, but this is just to hide it. You don't really need to hide it, because it will be hidden wherever you click, and will give you today's date. So every time I click there, it will give me today's date. and this will not be saved because there's no info on this side or over here, here or here. If there's anything over here, yeah, it will be saved when I save this, otherwise it's not there. That is how you get that easily done. And then of course you can set and reset or whatever your date. So you can see there's a lot of difference. There's your selection for colors, that is in your top selection for color. Okay, so there's an add row. I do it with the insert, but your last row may not have any values, and mine will always have a value, because the moment I run this and I'm click over here, you see it won't give me that one, but if I stand over there it will give me a value. So if I add now a row, it will add me one row underneath this. So I was standing over there. If I standing over there and I add, it don't give me any row. So you have to stand over there before it will give you another row. But even if you do this, it won't save it. But if it's saved, it will give you the row number as well. So if, let's say I change here something, let's say I change something here, and I save this, and I come back later, it will show me in the correct place of 31. There it is. But nothing here. There's nothing over here. You must remember, I add 30 lines. So let's say I stand over there, you won't get a new line in. If I stand over there, it will always place it above the last line. Always a problem. So you have to delete this to rectify the problem. Now this, if I stand over there and I add a few lines, let's say there's 41, but in 40 I place something over here and I save it. That's bad. Come back later. Will I have, you see, there's a problem. There aren't any lines up to 40. That shows you 31. So I have to change this and rectify this problem to add some more lines. If you have this error, out of range, index was out of range, must be non blah 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 blah, you have to say okay, but you don't know what error is this. Do you see the error? Let's see, there's no error number like in the old program, or the old language, sorry. So yeah, that's bad. Exception settings and blah blah blah. So you have to rectify that problem, because there's only 30 lines in, of which I loaded here. So that's bad. Enjoy. If you want the video for this, I will show you later after I rectify the problem.